Hello guys, this is Jerry speaking. Today we're reacting to Pain Game Podcast episode 20, and today we're gonna be reacting to this episode, hoping that this will appear my mom's calling thing, but because I was asking mom if she's gonna let me react to two more episodes of Pain Game Podcast, and hoping that will be hoping for the rest of the day. Be done for the rest of the day because I'll be taking a break after this is over. So let's see what happens. Anyway, let's react to this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's going on, everybody? It is LC Muscles here, and it is time for the Pain and Game Podcast episode number 20, baby. We're at 20 episodes of the Pain and Game Podcast.
20th anniversary.
We got a big show for you guys. Let me introduce my guests.
Hi, everybody.
Yes.
My name's Nukem.
Anyways, this is like my first Pain and Gain podcast episode I've ever been in, so I'm really interested in sharing my news bits, and some that I want to go over, and some that one is kind of like really controversial, and the other one that's just plain insane.
That's fine.
Why don't we just introduce the rest of the guests?
Jerome?
Hi, everybody.
Help me.
We got Dick Moranis, Mr. Luke Nukem, and Shano Pimp Daddy Mac. Why do they call him that? Well, whatever you do, don't tell him to pull out his pants, man, because he rolls that shit up like a garden hose. Thank you for watching this latest edition of the Pain and Game, but we got actually two more to introduce. Shano Mac
I'm gonna take a
and...
shit. Yeah, one's in the restroom.
What's John Cena, aka Toxic Avenger.
Oh my god. Oh jeez. Anyway, all I gotta say is before we start, Pittsburgh Penguins for the win.
Hooray!
And Steelers, cause fuck the Bengals.
I have no involvement in sports ball whatsoever.
Sports ball.
We did root for the Ravens.
They're the funny rich strip
Yeah.
comic guys.
Well, so, one time, because the deal is here at our household is that we're primarily a Ravens household. I was forced in by assimilation, so I have no say either way. But that's not about me. Well,
It's scary. He went back in time, and he was just like, ah.
wow.
It's like one of those moments from Back to the Future.
Kids, just like Gary's ass crack, just say no to drugs.
Yeah, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Oh, and according to Danebo, say no to drugs, say yes to jumping. So there you go. Period. The end. Go ahead.
Dude,
What?
Okay.
That's probably funny for you, though.
Well, before we become too concerned over his mental stability, shall we begin?
Thank you for having me.
Gary, look. Gary.
Thank you for having me on this Pain and Game Pick'em show. And Shane, he's dead inside. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm genuinely concerned now.
I just broke my door. I broke my door. I broke my door.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, if you're going in through an intro, you better go with the whole thing. You better go, just follow through.
Alright, guys, I wanted to make a quick announcement before you guys get into the main topics. I want to make a quick 2 announcements real quick. The first one is we are now officially 6 subscribers away from 200. So
Yes.
6 more subscribers, and then we'll do it again. It'll be awesome, and I'll get a lot of guys involved in it.
Hey, Lucas.
Next announcement, real quick.
Hold on, real quick. Before we get to the next one, I'm gonna get the phone. Never mind, guys. There might be a fake call. I'm sorry, but go and continue, Lucas.
I want to talk to you guys about personally because this is going to be a big review. Episode number 25, which is going to be around a few weeks from now. Me, Shane, Luke, Jerome, and Gary, all five of us will review Drawn Together movie, The Movie. One of the worst anime movies of all time. And oh boy.
I was never a big fan of the show to begin with, so this should be a treat. And by treat, I mean cancer.
I'm just going
Well, it's made by Comedy Central, so that's your first
It's
bit.
on a TV show, and not only that, it's divided. It's made fans hated the show, or they really like it. Like they really like the movie.
Yeah, it was very divided.
Jeez.
So we're in for a treat. It's the worst anime movie. It makes Food Fight look like Citizen Kane.
I will say this, man.
Not really.
That hot chick Foxy, man, I would fuck the shit out of her.
Even like a line of 500 other people, like.
Shane's like, too late, Romy boy. I already did it with my garden hose, bitch.
Oh boy.
Alright, so what
I
do
asked her to give me some sugar because I am the neighbor.
Oh, damn it, Bobby. What the hell are you doing?
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
No, Bobby, this is how you really do it. You
No,
really
Bobby.
do it.
Oh, Bobby, this is how you really do it. God damn.
Oh boy.
Goodness.
Goodness indeed. Alright.
You ran through your closet door. Yep, you came out of the closet, Gary.
Congratulations. Finally did it.
Oh my.
That explains those dildos.
No one was supposed to know about that.
Sorry, go ahead.
You know, look what I get
We're
myself.
after a great start.
Oh
What did I get myself into?
I don't know. What kind of show did I get myself into? I have no freaking idea.
Alright, what news do you guys have? What news and topics do you guys have?
Cheap
Who's going first? Oh, I look at to talk about cheese pizza for hours, dude.
Okay,
Hamburgers.
I had a topic I like to talk about. Here's the topic. I want to know one thing. This is a dead serious topic that I want to know. It's something dead serious. It's something not even a joke about.
Why is your asshole gaping?
Really?
Oh, come on, Jerome. Give him a chance.
You always gotta spoil the fun.
The topic is so serious that literally it's going to make you think.
Mhm.
Here's the topic. Why the fuck is Romy so fat?
Oh, wow. I actually thought it was going to be legitimate here for a second.
That's a legitimate topic. Why is Romy so fat?
And once again, how does he know my cock is fat? That's just weird.
Well, because he works out, that's one.
Does this sound like you need to tell us?
Why do you think he got why do you think they made a movie out of his blonde hole? It's called Black Mass.
Well, shit.
Wait, okay, I know this. Okay, I looked right here. One of the audience members on Christine. Christine, can you tell this asshole Romy to, you know? I don't know.
I don't know either.
No?
Mean.
Well, who wants to go first with their topics?
I got nothing.
Well, I think we should tell about what movies did we see this week.
Oh, I saw three.
There's some movies that I saw.
I have seen nothing.
One good, one.
2 movies in the past.
Oh my God.
Past podcast. I saw 2 movies.
I saw
One
three.
of them. Oh boy, a lot of people are gonna hate me for this. Gem and
Okay.
Holograms.
Gem and the
Holograms.
Here we go.
Oh boy, you know what? I'm actually gonna surprise everybody here, but surprisingly, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Hey, Lucas. Like,
What?
Remember that scene where all the earrings lit up and got the place
Mhm.
all
Oh yeah.
where it turned on the power.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
what about,
like
what
these-
about it?
Gem and Holograms is based off the 80s cartoon.
Well, I know that, but why is it not so as bad
Well,
as?
the problem is it's really cliche. It has some the one character, the producer woman, she's a total B word.
It's a
Bitch.
It's cool.
Female dog.
And she's yeah, she's terrible. She goes way over the top of their character. Overall, the characters are also really boring. It's cliche to hell.
Wait, is it Dolly
It's
Parton?
not bad.
No. It's Molly Ringwald.
Oh, yeah, Molly Ringwald's probably the best part of the movie.
Okay.
But the other characters like really shit, like the romantic relationship you knew was gonna happen, like the rise to stardom, then the fall, then the back to rise to stardom. You knew that was gonna happen, and they had fan service in there as well, which was near the end of the movie, unfortunately. So honestly, I give it a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10.
Jesus.
That's pretty generous. But,
Generous.
That's funny because
music's still fun to listen to, and I had a fun time watching.
Really?
There was the one joke, the one for the rock.
The Rock and Chris Pratt.
I actually found that kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
I actually kind of found that funny because even though I knew the technical aspects of the movie like were really crappy, they were really cheap, but you know, it was still fun. They still kind of did it, so it was kind of funny. So you know, I give it 2 out of 5. What do you give it?
Because I was talking to Fake. Ooh,
I'll be back. Earphones.
Yeah.
Get that dildo out of your mouth.
Christy, can you tell Rory to behave himself, please?
Behave yourself, Jerome. No!
Have fun.
yeah.
It's feedback. We're getting feedback. Make sure to get earphones.
Alright, I'll get my earphones.
Pod plug.
Hello.
Let me get my jersey off
Dirty,
real quick
rotten,
because
anal
this
sea
game
pics.
Christ, what kind of show are we running here?
Welcome
Running a
to
bad show. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Dirty, rotten, anal sea pics. Oh, there you are.
No, I'm saying we're running a good show.
Yeah.
We are running a good show, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
It's not family friendly by any stretch of the imagination, but
No, it isn't.
good
Warning,
enough.
there's going to be explicit language. If there's a warning right now, we're going to put a warning. There's lots of bad stuff happening. But
You have
it's
to
not
put it at the
terrible.
very beginning, not right here. Oh,
Mhm,
guys,
yeah.
just to let you know, after all the things we've said, now we have bad language.
wait, hold on. Okay, Christine Jones says, I want a rain pop. And then she said after that, I need something to suck. That's what she said.
Why am I not surprised?
Gary's
I had to do it.
Gary,
I had to.
you're hauling ass like it's tomorrow from the
Look,
ring.
it's not my fault that I didn't take my pills today, alright?
I think it's your responsibility, my friend.
With great podcasts come
Where
great
you
responsibility.
making the bottles running empty? Need something to suck up. Oh, but...
Oh my god.
The rubber ducky's watching you, Gary. You better get out of the way before you text your ass.
Oh my.
Lordy.
So, where were we? Lucas watched Jim and the Holograms. What else did people watch?
I saw 3 other movies.
All right.
Wait, I'll go over mine. Actually, I want to go over mine real quick, though. Is Room. I saw that.
The Room.
That was a really
or Room.
That's Room.
That's a different story.
Oh,
Movie
whoa.
Room, the one with Brie Larson
Yeah.
and Tremblay.
I never heard of that.
Look at the screen for it. Okay, I'll talk about it. Well, mainly it's based off a book, which is based off a real event. The book is based off the boy named Jack, and he's living with his mom in this place called Room. It's technically like a shed, and they are like forced to live there because she is a rape victim. Unfortunately, she was kidnapped by this one guy, and she has to live by his rule and everything. And one day she's like fed up with everything, and she wants to get Jack out so he can to get help and get the police involved so she can get out of that room. And it eventually works, and then they have to adjust to all this the media that's come to attention, and they're like all the people that want to like talk to them and everything, and just basically not living in a room anymore. It's just like it's pretty interesting. It's like a growing story about the boy and the mom. Pretty much how they adjust to normal life after being in a room for so long. It's really, really good. I give this movie a 9.5 out of 10 because it is really depressing to watch, but I probably won't watch it again. But it is a very, very good movie. Oscar worthy. Brie Larson deserves an Oscar for best Best Actress of the Year. She's gonna win it. There's no doubt. She gave like one of the best female performances I've ever seen. Like one of the top performances I've seen this decade.
So this is kind of like Buried, except it's not underground and it's in a little room.
Oh, hang on, guys. We got a cameo or something. Hey, Mom.
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Mother.
Oh, who you talking to?
Got to top the audience right there.
All right. Well, I won't interrupt your show, okay?
How many LJPCBM reacts I want to do today? I already did one.
I would say do a couple more and then take a break when I get home and we could spend some time together, and then you could do one more when I go to bed.
Can I do two?
Yeah.
I already did. I'm going to do one and then take a break and do two more in between dinner time, you know?
Alright, sounds good, buddy.
Just saying.
Alright, well, I'm leaving in about 45 minutes, okay?
It's fine.
Alright, love you.
Number two, Pig in the Market. Mom, ladies and gentlemen. My mom, yeah. She made a cameo on my Eligible React episode. Anyways, let's continue.
I love Buried.
Oh, Buried. Ryan Reynolds.
Fucking love that movie, except for the ending, but still, yeah.
I love that movie. It was really, really good, though. Definitely recommend.
It's not This Year's Boyhood, is it?
No. No.
No, because Carol
Way
is
better Boyhood.
Boyhood.
Yeah, still.
With Kate Blanchett and is it Kate Blanchett? Yeah, it's Kate Blanchett and
Kate
Rooney
Blanchett.
Mara, aka not Tiger Lily.
Oh my.
Because you know she played Tiger Lily in Pan.
Yeah.
I actually managed to see a couple movies myself, surprisingly.
Bachelor Plus Side don't count.
Alright, before I get to the good movie, I want to talk about a goy movie. Yeah, movie. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep my review to a minimum because as soon as we're done doing painting game, I'm gonna get off here and get my camera and I'm gonna do a review of this movie that I saw.
Still.
Basically, the movie I managed to see was the goyiest and most fucked up film I've ever seen. Brain Dead.
Oh, Dead Alive.
Still never heard of it.
I know, it's another word for Dead Alive, I think.
Is Dead Alive, that's another name for it, or his original name was Brain Dead. Before Peter Jackson was doing Lord of the Rings and King Kong, he was doing some fucked up, gory horror comedies. This is his grand, amazing achievement.
Best one.
This movie is unfucking believable. Go ahead, Gary.
Okay, so anyways, when I saw this movie, I was thinking, holy shit, this is the most fucked up movie I've ever seen. And what persuaded me to see the whole thing was Romy was telling me about the lawnmower scene. Literally, that's one of the scenes where everybody cringes. But for me, as soon as I saw it the first time, I was just sitting there watching like an absolute boss.
If you saw, I just want to say this. If you saw that in an episode of The Walking Cliche, Dead,
Oh my.
that would be, I would watch that show. I'll be like,
Yeah,
that scene is awesome. I'm watching it again.
There's a sequence, you can look it up on YouTube. There's a sequence where the main character has a fucking lawnmower, okay? And he holds it up like horizontal, for the blade to spin towards the zombies. And he's like, body's up, and he picks up this lawnmower, starts it, and he's chopping these motherfuckers to pieces. Blood and gore's going everywhere. I watched this, I'm just like, what the fuck? I can't believe this guy went on to do Lord of the Rings.
Still.
Humble beginnings, man. Humble beginnings.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to
Watch this movie. It was a movie that only two scenes out of the whole movie made me cringe.
One of them's the dinner scene, right?
One of them is the dinner scene. Yes, the other.
Oh,
Out of any scene I've seen, what happened was the freaking monster just grabbed this guy's freaking face and just ripped his whole fucking. He just pulled him by fucking hair and just ripped his whole face off.
Seriously, like the practical, I had to give it this, dude. The practical effects in this
movie is amazing, and it's a horror comedy. Okay, it's slapstick horror comedy. There's this priest who's kicking this shit like martial arts against these zombies. Like, I kick ass for the Lord, and he's kicking the fuck out of these zombies and shit. You gotta see this movie. It's a movie that has to be seen fully.
So
Oh
pretty
my
much,
God.
like I said, for my review of this movie, might have some pros and cons. For pros wise, this is a movie that has fantastic practical effects, and pretty much it's definitely one of those movies that definitely, obviously, splurts out the word gore, and
Cool.
just
It's the most glorious movie I've ever seen.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty
still.
much the goriest shit I've ever seen. It only just the two scenes made me cringe, but everything else is fine. And plus,
Let me guess. The fucking scene with the zombie baby at the swings at the
the
park.
fucking zombie. There was this fucking zombie.
Oh my
there
God.
that was.
Still this day.
This guy was freaking kicking the shit out of zombie baby. And
There's this sequence where he's having a fight. It's like a Three Stooges fight with a zombie baby. He's smacking his fucking head against like the bars of the swing set and kicking the shit out of him. And the reaction of the other people were like, "Oh, I can't believe what he's doing to that baby." And it's actually like a creepy zombie creature, and he's kicking the shit out of him.
oh my god, it was so freaking hilarious.
This movie is unbelievable.
But pretty much for this movie, for the use of practical effects and making this movie, not only with the use of the practical effects and everything, make this movie look really good, but for it having that, pretty much blurting out a lot of the scenes in the movie that makes you cringe. I actually gave the movie a 3 out of 5. Why? Because of great
Damn.
practical effects. And
I
pretty
will
much,
say this though.
Because you know, for a movie with like really good practical effects, I mean, you should praise it for how well it done. I mean, look at the remake of Evil Dead.
Unbelievable.
effects.
I mean, are there practical effects as good as the original Evil Deads or the remake of Evil Deads?
I'd say they're better because of how much gore is in this fucking movie.
Yeah, it's all.
Seriously, the gore in this movie is. Go on YouTube and type in "brain dead lawnmower scene."
Oh, I know what the lawnmower scene looks like.
Oh, do a live reaction right now. You gotta see it to believe this. Literally, I did a reaction with Jerome when I saw the lawnmower scene. Literally, I was there watching like this.
He didn't make a peep. When I first saw it, I'm just like, are you fucking serious?
Like I said, hey,
Still.
I'm not dumb. I may be dumb.
All right, I'm ready.
But anyways, for the movies to continue, besides Brain Dead, I saw a movie that was a masterpiece, and it makes you think how that would affect in the real world if it ever did happen.
Okay,
The masterpiece movie I saw was The Martian.
Yes.
Okay, before we get into that, I'm gonna watch the famous lawnmower scene.
Oh my God.
For this movie, all I'm gonna say is it is definitely one of those movies that makes you want to think how would that affect if that ever did happen in the real world. If a guy
That seems plausible.
see if it's possible and how that would make you think. And plus, the way that this movie was written and directed, and the quality of each character for this movie, and pretty much out of any movie I've seen, this is definitely, in my humble opinion, Matt Damon's best performance.
Oh, easy.
Oh my god!
I told you, dude. It's unbelievable.
Pretty much Luke Nukem's getting a kick out, and I just sat there with a freaking no reaction.
Just wait till you see the scene with the blender.
3 minutes of this shit.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Hey, Shane, the mango's in your room.
Yeah, I know.
Still.
Dude,
No,
Mango from Finance.
But now?
Oh, the Mango from Finance at Freddy's 2, if you listen closely in Shane's background, he's in his room, literally.
Yeah, Mangle's like my roommate. She doesn't really do anything besides just play something game. It's cool.
Okay, what part are you on, Luke? Is it the blender part?
I'm 1 minute and 12 seconds into this.
Oh my God.
Pretty much Luke Nukem's reacting when I just sat there with the freaking,
Fucking putting a blender and putting a hand into the blender. Oh my god.
Dude, I couldn't fucking believe this scene.
Oh Jesus.
And this is all practical effects,
I
dude.
know.
That's what makes it even better.
Awesome. I feel like getting this on Blu-ray now.
This movie not. Pretty much that movie, or that sequel.
Oh yeah, you are.
Oh,
crazy.
my.
Yeah, The Martian. like you said, folks, he has the same number 2 as mine. He almost has the same film rankings as
The
I do.
Martian is my. Well, here's the thing, though. And yeah, I'm actually gonna spoil. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna be a puss. Well, I wouldn't say that.
No, don't spoil nothing. Don't spoil nothing about that.
Because I haven't seen it
I
yet.
want to say my note. I just want to say my list. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, that's fine.
All right. As for
The grandma zombie.
my top, I'm just gonna tell you all my top 5. It might change. My top 5 so far: Straight Outta Compton, then the Mad Max Fury Road, then To Love and Mercy, then The Martian, then the Inside Out. There you go. I don't need to do a top 10. I just said it right there.
Yeah, period, yeah.
I'm just fucking Luke.
Oh god. Oh god, I actually want to tell you guys something that I actually found because it relates to
The freaking granddad's getting rotated in a fucking like a freaking helicopter.
Once we grab his hand.
Jerome.
Yeah.
With Jerome, there's a critic on YouTube. He's called Alex on Mr. I Hate Everything.
Oh my
He
god.
put Boyhood as his number
Stand
5
that
worst
high.
film. He put it as number 5 worst film of 2014.
Oh wait, the worst?
The worst that he saw. Boyhood.
I think it's a good movie. I don't fucking.
Yeah, he said it was completely on the opposite of it. He like.
Oh, speaking of I Hate Everything, he did have a copyright strike from getting Cool Cat Saves the Kids review, along with my good buddy Bob's show, which, by the way, he was no longer my good buddy. Bob's show, if you're watching this episode, this is for you. But, I have no idea what's going on with Bob's show these days. I'll maybe apologize to Bob and maybe just continue on. And of course, another YouTuber that really hits him a strike from giving a Cool Cat Saves the Kids review. That's what's going on, but you know, just continue.
He didn't relate to the kid at all. He was like.
Cause you know he's British, so of course he's gonna hate everything.
Yeah.
He hated Tusk. He hated
come on now.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Because if there's a guy called I Hate Everything, well then you gotta like something. I mean, you can't just go around saying I hate everything.
But that's his shtick, dude. He goes around and hates everything. That's his thing.
Yeah, that's what Romy is. He hates everything too.
So what other movie did you see, Gary? I was gonna ask what other movie did you see?
Alright, so pretty much all I managed to see
Oh my god.
is pretty much The Martian and Brain Dead. That's basically it. But as for other movies, I still need to see another one called Shaun the Sheep. I still need to see that.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
he's
he's
on the
amazing.
I
Oh
need
my
to see
God,
that
amazing.
movie still.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, what I've been hearing is, as for best animated film, from my humble opinion, if once I see Shaun the Sheep, I'm gonna be stuck between which one, Inside Out or Shaun the Sheep, because I'm gonna be stuck. I'm probably gonna choose Shaun the Sheep because I'm one of those guys who absolutely loves claymation films.
It's funny because they're both in my top 5.
Yeah, that's
Still.
understandable, especially with Inside Out. That's on my top at the moment. So.
Yeah, that's my number 1.
And I think it's gonna stay that way.
It's my top 10.
And I'm gonna say that I just got back from selling the lawnmower scene. Oh god.
You're always bullshitting, wasn't I?
Yeah, cause you know I was like I was just like whistling the Deadly Premonition song in my head.
Yeah, that was a premonition, alright. Folks, what is the lesson learned? In case of a zombie apocalypse, use your lawnmower.
Yeah,
Hey, M. Night
What other films
Shyamalan.
ever seen?
M. Night
M. Night
Shyamalan.
Shyamalan. Hey, Peter Jackson knows how to use a lawnmower in a movie. Fucking awesome. You dick. Okay.
Yep.
That's what.
I saw 3 movies, but I'm going to save one. Actually, one Luke and I can do together, and that's Paranormal Activity: The Ghost Dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Say that for later. Say that for later. Say that for later.
Oh, what a joy.
Okay, there's one thing. I gotta say.
It's not really rant because I already know what it's like.
As for the Paranormal Activity movies, I haven't seen this new one yet, and I don't know if I want to or not. Out of all the Paranormal Activity movies, I gave one of them a 4 out of 5. The other one's is like a 2 or 3.
I know what the 4 out of 5 you were talking about.
Alright, the first one, the second one, I gave that a 1. The third one, I gave that a 4. Why? Because
The third movie is fucking awesome.
He scared the shit out of me. Why are you at my table?
Christ.
So
And the
who
third
said
one
something?
is the
Someone
best
said
film.
something to me. Who said something to me?
I didn't.
Someone said my
I didn't
name.
say anything. I didn't say anything.
No, I didn't say anything.
That's strange. I thought someone said my name.
I said Romy looks handsome tonight.
The fuck. Okay,
Oh,
and I saw 2 other films. I saw. I'm gonna. One of them.
No one cares what she's
Shut the
looking.
fuck up. Fuck off, you dickhead. Now, one of them is Sicario.
Oh, right.
Go
Right,
ahead.
that Emily Blunt movie.
Okay, folks. I'm sorry to say,
Boring. Spoiler.
this is this year's Foxcatcher for me. This movie is fucking boring.
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Alexander the Great, you are correct. He had the same reaction I did. The first 10 minutes, I was like, holy shit. And then all throughout most of the film, it was fucking boring.
I'm sorry, I disagree, man. I love this film.
It bored the fucking shit out of me, except for the final, except for the third act.
The third act was amazing.
That was amazing. Everything. I give the movie a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
It bored the fucking shit out of me.
Anything
I'm
else?
surprised, dude. I'm very surprised.
No, it doesn't surprise me because the filmmaker is known for doing boring shit. Enemy.
Oh, the one with the
Enemy was boring
Gyllenhaal.
as fuck. What, dude, he did a movie. I fucking love this movie. Prisoners. He also did Prisoners,
Right.
which
And
I don't get.
what else did the guy who directed Prisoners do this year?
He did Prisoners, Enemy. He did Sicario. He did another film. I'm not sure what it is. I'm sorry, Meyer, but Sicario bored the fucking shit out of me. I give it a 5 out of 10 at the most. Only because of the first 10 minutes, the last act, and Benicio del Toro deserves a supporting role.
Once we're done, once you guys are done reviewing your films that you've seen, I got a trailer that I need to talk about. It's not, I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's just something I need to, get off my chest.
Oh, we need to talk about one trailer in particular.
Or two trailers if I feel like it.
There's this one I've been repetitively, really been watching a lot lately because this one's just been grabbing my attention, just made me been thinking, is it a ripoff or is it not? But go ahead, I'll wait.
All right,
Okay, so
is there any other persons that saw any movies you guys?
I saw two movies. One great and one me and Jerome are gonna.
What was your great movie that you saw?
Okay, the great movie I saw is that Steven Spielberg, Thank God You Exist. Bridge of Spies.
It's a good one.
Yep.
Very, very, very good one. People say that, most of Steven Spielberg movies are boring, with the exception of War Horse and Lincoln.
Oh, I like War Horse. Lincoln.
I love War Horse. That was my number one favorite in 2011. My number one favorite. No.
War Horse.
What's 2011? War Horse. That was my number one favorite.
Okay.
I think it was 2011.
So, I'm watching this movie, and I not only like the movie because Tom Hanks is in it, because I love Tom Hanks. Everyone loves Tom Hanks, except for retards.
Except
So Bridge of Spies is absolutely, it's incredible because it has really amazing dialogue and I think I forgot the name. It's Mark Rylance, who played the Russian spy.
The Russian spy. He
was good too.
Yeah, definitely.
Tom Hanks, he did an amazing performance.
Yep.
And it's because I expected it to be a simple one man is trying to do this whole thing, trying to stop one thing from happening, kind of like Argo. But
yeah, exactly.
But it actually is you get companions along the way. You get other people to help you get this soldier back to the Americans and get the Russians back to the German fields or something like that, because I think he's half German or half Russian. I forgot. And,
Still.
yeah, it's just everything about this movie is amazing. Everything about this movie is amazing, and it does
So-
deserve a 5 out of 5.
Yeah.
I agree. It was one of those that I came in and I was thinking like, oh, this one's gonna be one of those Spielberg movies where I'm gonna like it, but not much else. I was completely wrong. I was completely
I was
wrong.
in awe. And like most people say it's boring, and like most people say it's boring, and I should be like, no, silly, you should say that to the visit.
Fuck that movie.
Yeah. Bridge of Spies. I can see where people are coming from about the Bridge of Spies being boring, but the thing
Yeah,
is,
because
it's what,
most of the, because I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, as I was saying, it's one of those things where you have to have sort of an interest in war stories to begin with,
Yeah,
especially when it comes to World War I, II, and the Cold War, stuff like that. I know. I'm just saying in general, it takes place.
Because you know people sometimes say that, oh well, the Cold War stuff, it kind of bores me. Well, guess what? My number 3 favorite movie of all time is during the Cold War.
Mm-hmm.
And if people can guess what that is, you can give some seal of approval.
And let's not forget that the Cold War was probably one of the most important parts of human history due to the fact we almost annihilated ourselves off the face of the earth.
Yes.
So, yeah, if anyone says it's boring, no, it's probably the most stressful time
It's not boring.
humanity's ever faced.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, like you're all pretty much, it's like, it's all about talking, yeah, but pretty much it's important about this because you're talking about a middle of a Cold War that can possibly annihilate the entire United States and Russia entirely.
Oh, the entire world, just about.
Yes. And like,
No, boring should go to Sicario. That shit was fucking boring.
Boring should go to boring.
But yeah, I certainly agree with the whole Bridge of Spies. For anyone who says it's boring, you have to have some sort of like about history and such like that, because the fact of the matter is that we hear about what's going on with the whole war itself and whatnot, but these side stories that play a big, huge part in the big picture, it's entirely interesting. I don't understand why people say it's boring. That's just
basically it's because like most of the scenes they have in it is talking, but mostly it's about talking about, you know, if you don't get like these, if you don't get this one spy to another direction and get like your person back here,
this would be
chaos would ensue. If you kill this Russian spy and if you kill this American spy, chaos would erupt.
Exactly. It was is a whole entire story of tension and suspense.
Yeah.
That's as simple as it can get. Like, I don't know. I understand why they say it, but come on, guys, open up your minds a little bit.
I do.
Yeah.
Open your minds.
I do have one more film to talk about. I saw Everest.
Oh yeah, that movie's good.
I'm gonna say this right now. I thought Matt Damon on fucking Mars was bad. Dude, you couldn't pay me enough fucking money to go up on Everest, because that's what this movie showcases the best is. Everest, even though it's freezing, it's pure fucking hell.
It really is.
Because I thought it would be fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, don't you ever bring that up with me again. God damn.
Mr. 1 out of 4.
Yeah.
Do you
But,
think
yeah, Everest, it is overall a very good movie, and you know it's actually a true story based off the '96 climb. And
yes, it is. I pretty much looked into it. I looked into the information, and it's actually really based off of a true story. And I saw who died, and I saw who lived.
one of the guys who
And it's
lived,
unbelievable. One of the people lost his nose and lost some of his fingers.
Don't give away who it is, though. You know,
I won't give away who it is.
I was like, oh my god, I've heard about this guy growing up, and how the hell he survived is beyond me.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's just pretty serious. Like, if you ever plan, which of course you won't, but I'm just saying, if anyone ever plans to go up to Everest, be mindful that in fact it could be your last few days on Earth.
Because Everest is almost 30,000 feet, and the human body isn't able to actually, you know, live through these conditions.
Yeah,
so basically, your body is dying while you're up.
Exactly. When you get to a certain point, your body is not accumulated to handle such air pressure and as well as lack of oxygen. So, therefore, ergo, it gets colder as you go higher, and you're gonna freeze everything off. Simple as that.
Still.
Don't do it. Like, mountains, not even once, kids.
Not even once.
Well,
The movie's pretty much like two movies put into one. Like the first half is pretty much, you know, them getting together and making their climb to Everest, and the second half is like the disaster movie where the storm, a horrible storm happens. Because remember, this is Everest. It has its own weather, and put it this way, folks. This better be nominated for best visual effects.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna get because you're not gonna get a better. If you want to
IMAX
know what
experience, let alone the walk.
if you want to know what it's like being on Everest, this is the movie to go to. That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah.
Overall, very good movie. I give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Very good movie.
Very good.
Hey, Jerome.
I get a 4.5.
Our buddy Josh Cook, he said, hey, Jerome and Gary, I'm watching the Idiot Test 4 right now. OMG, I'm laughing my butt off right now. Gary, I feel bad for you having to put up with all that you have to go through. Yeah, Josh, I put up with this asshole every single freaking day. So pretty much, I'm so used to this guy so much right now, I don't even give it. I literally lost freaking sense of reality now. Like, sense of humor, whatever, sense of feeling.
There's a reason why you lost a sense of reality. Because similar to that, along with the Idiot Test number 4, you're a retard.
Pretty much.
Everyone's an idiot when it comes to the idiot test.
Yeah, but here's the
Hey,
thing.
guys.
Everybody's an idiot except for me. I'm just retarded.
Oh my god.
Retarded? I'm not even joking. Let me show you what I did.
You were saying, Lucas.
You guys ready to move on to the next topics?
I freaking. This is literally the math I did this morning for idiot test number 4 that I did for the.
And I did it all in my head.
That's it. Well,
I couldn't do that shit.
I'm
Like,
saying,
Okay.
I'm saying,
Get my freaking.
You were saying, Luke.
okay.
You guys ready to move on to the next topic?
Hold on, wait, not yet. Hold on, Luke. What were you saying?
I'm saying that. Oh, my computer. I think my computer's not responding. I'll be back in a few minutes because my screen
Understood.
froze.
Alright, no worries, man.
Alright. No worries. You got
Actually, I'll save the Ghost Dimension till he comes back. So.
Yeah, let's say the Ghost Mesh until he comes back because I want to make that like a main event topic.
That's
Okay.
fine.
I want to say that for like a main event topic. Honestly.
I do have the YouTube poop right here.
But wait a minute. First off, I did want to talk about one trailer in particular that we gotta talk about.
There's a trailer.
The
Right?
Ridiculous 6 trailer.
Oh, that's.
I'm not watching that fucking trailer. Fuck that movie. It is not a main theatrical release. Fuck you, Adam Sandler. Fuck you, Fox Rock. I hope you die and burn in hell. And fuck Happy Madison. Fuck Tards. Because you're retarded. You have no sense of morality. And you need to find a fucking cliff so you can jump off. And you let us stalagmite. And people will pick off whatever's left of you just for shits and giggles.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
Fuck Adam Sandler. Fuck him.
It's okay. So being a fan of westerns as I am, this seems like a complete slap to the face. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
let's just say that right now.
It's so bad. And you get to see the Native Americans. The Native Americans look so freaking terrible.
Well, yeah, because the thing is the real Native Americans that they had walked off the set because he was being insensitive.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, how?
I'm not watching this bullshit because it's got a main theatrical release. Yeah,
Still.
Adam Sandler, you're a fucking cheap piece of shit, insensitive prick who needs to fucking die. I hope a Greyhound bus runs over you and makes you into asphalt.
That'd be too kind for him.
Damn.
Anyways, I'm saying.
I want to give out a big motherfucking fuck you to Happy Madison and Adam Sandler. I hope you die and burn in hell, and I hope Satan sticks that trident pitchfork up her ass and through your head.
Oh, God help me.
Adam Sandler,
Damn.
you pray to fucking God that you don't come across me, because I'll turn a baseball bat boy from the rain too. Where's my fucking notepad? I got it right here.
said that he hasn't seen Pixels yet. Josh, I'm gonna tell you right now, coming from me, this is a movie that I recommend not to see. Why? Because it's a movie I have a personal grudge against. And Josh, yeah, fuck you. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, he's got a slugger too.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he's another one that's going to be joining me as baseball bat boys.
Man.
I'm gonna send your
Anyway,
fucking, I'm
guys.
gonna send your fucking head flying to the goddamn moon if I ever see you or Frank Crotchlock. Now, motherfuck that big fat.
Hey, at least it's on Netflix, so you won't have a chance to see it.
Fuck them, dude. Netflix don't even deserve to have that unnecessary shit stain on there.
It deserves something like Beast of No Nation, which I want to see.
Well, I heard, yeah, Austin told me it was really
Because when I look at Boy of No Nation, I think of it as like a reimagining of like that book called A Long Way Gone, like the books of the memoir of a boy soldier. It's about this Indian kid who gets stuck in the African Civil War, and man, I'm holding my bat like a badass. So yeah, it's about like this boy and his friends are like in the middle of the Civil War, and they have to like escape from the Civil War in order to like, you know, reunite with their families, but they have no idea that their family could be alive or could be dead. And so, in the ending of that book is really heartbreaking, and it's incredible, and I definitely recommend you read it. And the actual person who wrote this book is actually the main character of the movie. I mean, main character of the book. I read it in the English class. I definitely recommend that book, and I want to see Beast of No Nation, because
Me too.
it's really good. And let's talk about shit stains. Okay.
Yeah. Gary has this as number one. Yeah, and my top fucking five. I got 2 Happy Madison movies.
Actually, one is lower. I think one isn't a Happy Madison movie. It's an Eli Roth movie.
Well, one of them is too for me.
I have one Eli Roth and one Happy Madison, my worst. But anyways,
I have one Happy Madison and one. Well, that's it. And one Christian.
What do you guys want? So what do you guys want to talk about next?
There's this one trailer that's been really bringing my attention. I talked to some people, but I feel like it would be nice to discuss this trailer because it's been really getting my attention.
Still.
All right, the floor is yours.
It's a movie that's supposed to be coming out next year in January. It's called The Boy.
The Boy.
This movie is directed by William Brent Bell, who made The Devil Inside.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, Jesus
Christ.
You know what? I hope it's really funny because after you watch the movie, I love for it to go like, for more information on The Boy, go to this website right now.
Speaking of that, actually there's a plot right here. I'm going to read it to you all right now. I'm going to ask this question once I'm done reading it. Greta,
is it the prequel to Boyhood?
But anyways, Lorna Cohen, who's in The Walking Dead, Greta is a young
The Walking Cliche. Oh, I'm sorry, Dead. Okay.
Greta, who is a young American woman who takes a job as a nanny in a remote English village, only to discover that the family's 8-year-old is a life-size doll that the parents care for just like a real boy. As a way to cope with the death of their actual son 20 years prior, after violating a list of strict rules, a series of disturbing and inexplicable events bring Greta's worst nightmare to life, leading her to believe that the doll is actually alive. But here's the question I'd like to ask you all. Does this sound a little familiar to The Conjuring?
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen the trailer, so...
After reading what this movie's about, it is reminding me so much as the same thing as The Conjuring. And The Conjuring was a good movie because it was based off real-life events.
Well, Guess what? You know what makes it even worse? It's coming out in January. Yeah.
So pretty much, as for this movie itself, I'm not lying. I feel like that this movie is going to be a complete ripoff of The Conjuring. I'm not making that up. I
Hey,
really.
Gary, you
What?
know The Devil Inside? That also came out in January.
Here we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
So pretty much in January, this is going to be one of those movies that's going to start off
Oh
with.
my god. And this guy also made The Uninvited, which also came out in January.
Wait, Gary, is this the first movie to be released in January?
No, it comes out in January 22nd.
Oh,
January
usually because the first movie that's released is a shitty fucking horror film.
Well, okay, I can't say if it's going to be shitty, but all I can say is I feel like it is going to be shitty because it really is bringing my attention. It's going to be a ripoff of The Conjuring. I'm 100% going to be a ripoff. Plus, if you watch the trailer itself, all I'm going to say is the kudos they actually make the doll look absolutely freaking creepy, but not as creepy as Annabelle and not as creepy as Jerome every time he wakes up.
Except Annabelle, that movie was dog shit.
Do what? Do what?
Dog shit. That's all I gotta say about this trailer of The Boy. That's all I gotta really much say.
Still.
All right, so what else do you guys like to talk about?
I got
Well,
two other topics.
As I said before, oh my god. Oh,
I've got some gaming stuff for whenever you guys are ready to hear about
I
that.
got some shit stains we can talk about.
I'm going to let Shane go first, and then I'm going to let you guys go next. Like, you go next, Luke, because I want to hear from Shane, because I haven't
Oh.
All right.
heard from Shane in a while, so.
It's fine.
Yeah, I've just been pretty quiet back here. All right, so I'm curious, have any of you gents heard of this game called Payday 2?
I have not.
Oh, I heard Payday. I didn't know there was a sequel to it.
Oh, there's been a sequel, and it has been one of my favorite games. Here, let me go on Steam right now to check how many hours I put into this game. Let's see.
You know why? You know why Shane was being silent for most of the time? Because he's the pimp dad. He was probably getting a BJ on his own.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
It took him a while because he had to reel that shit up like a garden hose. You were saying.
144 hours into Payday 2. Now,
Damn.
that does pales in comparison to Warframe and, what was it?
Oh, I played Warframe.
Yeah, I've put in over 890 hours into it, so.
And I
Anyway,
Payday 2 also. On
Oh.
what system?
PC.
Xbox.
Okay, well, I will tell you what's going on. So, recently, a friend of mine messaged me with this message that said, welcome to Gay Day 2. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? And he's like, dude, they ruined it. I'm like, how did they ruin it? Okay, so apparently Overkill Studios decided to go ahead and make microtransactions happen in the game now.
Oh my god.
Now, the reason why this is bad for most people, and the reason why no one has really been playing the game ever again now, is due to the fact that Overkill said that they would never, ever, ever put microtransactions into the game at all whatsoever. But here they are.
But then they put microtransactions in the game, so you have to pay for something.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now this is what now.
That's ridiculous.
Now it gets worse.
Oh.
It gets worse. Now, there are different types of guns in the game to use, all with their own specific reason for use. There's some that are better to be used as concealed weapons. Others are much better to use when you go in loud. Now, here's the deal. They nerfed every single weapon in the game. They nerfed it. Want the reason why?
Well, that's gonna be terrible because the freaking AI is gonna be. Because
You know about the AI
is
too.
So. Yeah, the team AI is bad. With
It's god
but
awful.
when the police shoot, when the police shoot you, it's like a third of your health getting drained.
Yeah, see, the
That's
thing is,
how powerful it is.
yeah, I mean, I've made to infamous level 3 already, so I've been playing the game for a long time. And I know, and I've played with many different builds of the game, and police sting like motherfuckers. But here's the deal. They nerfed every single gun for this sole reason. For this reason being because of skins.
Still.
That's what the microtransactions are about, is for skins for the guns. And
Skins.
yes, and they actually give it bonus stats. Now, as I've said this before, many times, it's like communism. Works better on paper. Now, now, the reason being why they
you got
did
a fucking kidding me.
Oh, dude, I'm not. I wish I was. That's why I stopped.
That's like if Grand Theft Auto 5, when you like GTA 5 online, like you can earn money in the game, but if you want to get these guns or something, you have to. Oh.
Okay, now here's the reason why this happened. Overkill Studios used to be a studio full of 25 people. Guess how much they have now?
3 or
100.
No, way too much. Sorry, but 75. That is
75.
triple the amount of people in order to make
Plus 50 people.
Mm-hmm. It's triple the amount. They used to have 25, now they're at 75. They're saying the reason why they put microtransactions in the game now to go against their better judgment was because of how this was happening. And it started becoming a huge shitstorm. If you go on Steam right now, look up Payday 2 and look on their store, on the store page, I can guarantee you that it's the reviews are all culminated into mixed or mostly negative. I will guarantee it to you.
Yeah.
Let me do it right now. I'm gonna take a look.
But Painting Game 2, I like Painting Game 2. Payday 2, I really like Painting.
I did too. And until Overkill decided to go ahead and fuck everybody up. Yeah.
Just like what they did with Destiny, with the Taken King.
Yeah, I mean, I have Destiny.
Okay, I have Destiny too. And what they're doing with Destiny is that they did like this little update where they're taking the Taken King into the original Destiny game, which I got Destiny. But the problem is that once you get that update, you're gonna have to buy, because you know how much the Taken King costs, right? It costs like $90.
$90, yeah.
Well, it's 40. If we're talking vanilla without any sort of special edition of any sort, it's $40. Trust me.
Wait, Shane, how do you get to the shop from there?
Hang on, I'll link it to you.
All right.
You know they need to. They need to take a page from. Oh, I'm sorry.
So basically, I'm looking at it right now for like the PS4. Who gives a shit about the PS4? Well, besides Jordan.
I love PS4 and Xbox One.
Kingdom Hearts 4. Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm waiting for this.
I need it. I need Kingdom Hearts 3. Need it.
Same here.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming to the Xbox One. Just saying. Destiny the Taken King is $60 with the limited budget. However, if you have the original Destiny game and the update for the Taken King has been updated to your game, not only do you have to buy House of Wolves and what was the other DLC map?
What the
and
okay, this is very surprising. I'm on the page for Payday 2 on the Steam website, and it's actually at mostly positive right now. 76% of the 1,635,000 user reviews are positive.
Wow.
That's very odd, but I'm not happy with the microtransactions. It's the thing, and here's the other thing, is that Overkill decided to go ahead and make this pack called the Completely Overkill Pack. Now, what this would do was
give you the Dark Below. That's what it was.
Yeah, it's the Dark Below. Oh, God. Dark Below. I fucking hated that. But just for the sole game of its, like, the thing is that it was so lackluster. But anyways, the Completely Overkill Pack for Payday 2, what it would do was give you a bunch of different DLC stuff. Weapons, masks, that kind of stuff. And they said, and the thing is, it's a pay what you want for it. So, like, but there's tiered rewards. Like, if you pay $5, you get such and such. If you get 10, you get such and such. If you pay 20, you get a secret bonus that they were going to reveal during one of their things called Crime Fest, which was okay. Brace yourself for this. Now, the microtransactions, in order to be able to get skins in the game, by the way, is that you have to pay for either safes and or drills, just like cases work in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So
ridiculous.
Their extra bonus that went with this, if you paid $20 for all this shit, was a safe. That is what you got.
And that's it.
That's it. That is it.
Like if anything in the safe, it can be like weapon mods or like.
It could be arranged from skins to mods.
Yeah.
That's it. That's really about it. Yep, $20. Totally worth it, guys.
Wow.
Yep.
That's horrible. That's
You know,
horrible.
They need to take a fucking page from NetherRealm Studios because they know how to do great DLC and price ranges.
They do. Minus the fact that Mortal Kombat 10
yeah.
had an easy fatality thing.
Yeah, they have the easy fatalities that it's like 99 cents per 5 fatalities.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's
and,
so dumb.
Yeah, and $5 for.
Why not just
Why
do
not
this
just find in the
fatality
crypt? Oh, and here's the best thing about the crypt. You want to get
Yeah.
all the stuff in the crypt? You have to pay $30
Yep.
to get
Still.
everything from the crypt.
So dumb. Absolutely stupid.
Stupid as hell.
So, as far as I can tell, DLC and all this other stuff is definitely going down in a very bad way. And the thing is Payday 2 is getting worse as time goes on. However, I will say that after all the outrage that happened, they announced that you can get safes and drills in order to be able to get the stuff from loot drops after completing missions.
That's good.
There's that, but at the same time, we still have the nerfs to deal with.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yep. So
And if you do them like in a 6-star heist, you're fucked.
yeah, if you go do Death Wish, oh, good luck. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck with your nerfed AK.
Yeah,
You're gonna pass the level, all right.
oh yeah, definitely. Doesn't matter how coordinated your team is.
Jesus.
Oh, okay, I take that back. We've done, my group and I, we've done Death Wish a couple of times, but at the same time, we just wanted to cry afterwards. But you know. That shit's ridiculous. But other than that, there's not been a whole lot of other stuff gaming-wise that's going on. Besides, I recently just found out Outlast is now getting a sequel.
Outlast is an awesome horror game.
Oh, it is. It's
Yeah.
very good.
Is it better than like the today's horror game?
A lot of it,
Until
yes.
Yawn.
Until Yawn. I almost kind of enjoyed it due to the fact that it felt like a cinematic experience rather than a game. I
felt like Beyond Two Souls. It felt like a David Cage game.
Yeah.
Wait, is that from the makers of
David
Heavy
Cage,
Rain?
dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was. I thought it was all right due to the fact that it was like, okay, yeah, in all sense of the word, it was pretty boring. But the thing was, what was most impressive about it was the fact that it was. I don't know, just.
It was like horror films combined.
Yes, and the fact that the animations and the characters looked pretty lifelike.
Yeah,
For
Is it from the same people who did Heavy Rain?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's not. It's not made by David Cage. I don't understand. I understand, but I hate David Cage.
No,
For
really.
the shit he has done. Like if you go through a Let's Play of Beyond Two Souls, you get
I hated that game.
Me too. And Chris Stuckman, fuck you for giving it a 9 out of 10. Enough said.
Dude, he's shit. Fuck that hipster.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, that, okay, you know what pisses me off about the end of, like, some of the things that David Cage tends to do is that he makes, like, some, like, portrayals of, mentally disabled people extremely offensive. And,
No idea.
Wait, who's
like,
this?
And, it's David Cage.
Oh God, help me.
They steal scenes from other video games that are actually really good. And at the end of Beyond Two Souls, at the end of Beyond Two Souls, when David Cage said that message to his wife and his daughter, when you play Beyond Two Souls, did you see like the last message?
Oh my god, you guys gotta hear what I've just been reading.
Wait, Jerome, did you play Beyond Two Souls?
Yeah, the one with what's her name? Ellen Page.
Ellen Page, yeah. Yeah. Did you finish the entire game?
I did not. No, I did not finish. I finished 10.
Oh, dude, the entire at the end of the game.
We'll wait till we end this episode. For now.
From David Cage, that is extremely disgusting and beyond proportion, and like it's beyond crazy. I'm looking the ending quote right now.
as soon as Luke's done doing what he's doing, I gotta tell you guys something that I just been reading. I gotta read the one sentence to you all. You all are gonna shit a brick.
Okay. I got something after you're done, but please go on.
Alright, you want me to tell you all right now?
Yes.
Okay, before I start reading just this one article, Scarface, the 2016, the new one, it's confirmed. It's gonna be starring Leonardo DiCaprio.
Why are they remaking classics?
But listen to, alright, I'm just gonna read this one, and I want to, just don't say nothing while I read this. So I want to hear thoughts after when I'm done. A remake of the gangster classic Scarface is in the works, and Hollywood golden boy, the fair-haired Leonardo DiCaprio, is set to portray the gnarly Cuban gangster. Unleashed on viewers in 1932 Scarface, the true-life character was later immortalized in Arturo Brian De Palma's
Scarface was Tony
Stylish 1983 remake of the same name, with a screenplay from Oliver Stone's and a scenery chewing Vertusio performed by
Scenery.
Thank you. If I screw up on a few words, please help me out. Scarface was forever burned into the brain of mainstream pop culture, so resonant and anti-hero was Pacino's take on the crime lord that the actor's version of the character has made serious inroads into the hip-hop culture. In short, Scarface via Pacino's everywhere and ultra popular with 32. Okay, we get the point of that. So pretty much, as for what this movie's about, so pretty much, I'll just read the whole thing, fuck it. So how does this go for the announced DiCaprio spin on the character? The actor one of the Hollywood's best and most popular performers, is no doubt up to the job. Having applied, demonstrated his penchant for screen villainy any number of times, not to mention, you're gonna get laughed at this, hardball good guys. In Scorsese movie, what to be resumed. Scorsese is the modern master of gangland cinema, after all. But so attached are fans to Pacino's rendition of Scarface that even DiCaprio may face some serious resistance in the upcoming reprisal of the character, in which he is tapped to extend again the offer to say hello to his little friend.
Oh, no shit.
That's a remake then.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. So pretty much, from the way it looks, they're gonna make a remake from what I've just read from the 1983 movie.
That's stupid.
I'm sorry, but I found the quote.
Oh, what's the quote?
For David Cage, because I want to say something. It's about like his wife and his daughter or something. They passed away. And there is a in Beyond Two Souls, there is like a world called the Infra World, where people who died are in that world, and you get to see them for yourself. Because like once you die, if you're in the Infra World, like once you die, you can see like all your loved ones and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
And so he says, and I shit you not, this is like it's for
Is this word by word, by the way?
It's word by word.
Okay.
I'm looking at this right now.
Yeah.
For Maria and Mercedes, from the Infra World, I know you are watching me.
Huh. Wow.
Wait, say that again. I need to hear this again.
Still.
For Maria and Mercedes, which is like the wife or something, the wife or daughter or something.
Still.
For Maria and Mercedes, from the Infra World, I know you are watching me.
Wow.
That's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Sorry.
It's like you're comparing a video game. You're comparing something that was in a video game to something that was a real life tragedy.
Wow.
And there is someone who also did that, which I'm not going to get in details to, but seriously, fuck David Cage and everything he has done.
Yeah, exactly. Just,
still.
So stupid.
Really stupid.
Anyways,
Um,
back to what we're talking about.
what was it? There was something I wanted to discuss, and this was about the wonderful world of parenting and how not to do it.
Oh, dear God, yes. We got this. Right.
Okay, I need to see what you guys think about this. Now, this is a word-from-word note that this parent put up in her neighborhood about her kid having severe peanut allergies.
I'm allergic to peanuts,
and with,
yeah.
You know, Halloween coming up within the next 2 days. This is a pretty important thing, but this is, I believe, not how you do it. This is what it says. Attention parents. My son has severe allergies and come home every day, every year, devastated that he can't eat any candy he's collected at your homes while trick-or-treating. Don't exclude my child or any other child from the fun. This Halloween, practice responsible parenting and do not distribute candy containing nuts of any kind, gluten, or dairy. Be mindful of
I maybe agree on that.
Here's some tasty and allergy-conscious suggestions. Carrot sticks, Smarties, Nico wafers, Lifesavers, Brock's lemon drops, and raisins.
I'm a raisins person, but not really.
Wait. What, no Skittles, no M&Ms?
I'm dead serious.
What's the
I'm dead serious.
Help me!
That woman's a freaking moron. I'm sorry. She is stupid.
Parenting raisins and carrot sticks. Don't forget carrot sticks, dude.
Hey, you might as well add pickles to the fucking one.
Hey, Romy, how about a bottle of...
How about a bottle of...
Yeah, I can't make this shit up. Like, this is an actual thing.
Wow, holy crap.
Yep, that's, man, parents are getting pretty bad nowadays. Like, yeah.
Oh, God help me.
See, this is why I don't want kids.
Exactly.
This is why I can never have kids.
Well,
I will have kids someday, but you know, just
Goddamn
me.
right, I would do it again without the Novocaine next time.
You know.
I'm fucking serious.
Oh, I know you are.
I got 2 topics. One of them is the YouTube poop.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we gotta watch
Now
that.
is the time to do it.
Alright.
And wait, did we talk about the what the fuck is it called? Paranormal Activity in the Mark 1.
That's the main event.
We're gonna say that later. We're gonna say that as the main event. We're gonna say that.
I got 2 topics. The first, okay. Now, I just got it up. Now, that's what she said. This thing, oh my god, this thing is 8 minutes long.
Ooh, wow.
So, I'm gonna watch it right now.
I know one of them that's really good. That's an email for YouTube poop.
8 minutes long. Christ, dude.
Revenge of the Madman. Shane, you ever heard of that?
Of course I've heard of that one.
Remember that one? It's like, spider, punch, bow.
Man, don't forget the all-famous pizza time.
The pizza guy is like, stole the guy's pizza.
See, hold on. Dude, just like the first 5 seconds.
Oh, no.
I gotta watch it. Hold on. Here we go. You might hear it through my headset.
I didn't hear anything. I can't.
Oh, well, you know what? I cannot play this with Google Plus going.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man, that sucks. Well, I'll have to discuss it some other time then.
What?
No, hell no. Hell no. You know what I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste this. You know, probably because I have fuck. You know what? I'm gonna copy and paste this website, and I'm gonna return back, and hopefully that I'll set it on audio only. Hopefully that works.
Okay.
There went Dickhead. How lovely.
Well, hey, Dickhead will be
So,
back
yeah, guys.
someday.
So you guys have any more topics? Because I know Paranormal Activity is going to be the main one.
I thought I did.
I also had one.
Give me a second. I have to think of it. There was one thing I must say that I did. Well, this is a short thing, mind you, but I did manage to get into the closed beta test for Battleborn. If anyone's ever heard of that one.
Oh yeah.
I
the
saw
new
your
game,
stats
like
on it.
2K.
Yep, and it's really cool and all, but here's the problem. The wait times are fucking ridiculous. I have not been able to actually play yet.
Fix that shit.
Yeah, I'm excited though because they're working on making the server capacity higher right now. But as far as I can tell, the wait times are ridiculous. I waited 15 minutes to try to play.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so far it looks pretty good thus far. I've taken a look at the menus and everything. So nothing's out of order. Besides some characters where you have to pay over 9 million credits in order to be able to buy them. So I'm guessing they're kind of. Yeah, that's probably because they're like still being.
Oh man.
What?
I cannot watch this fucking video. I can't watch this video with the Google Hangouts link on.
Oh man.
I have to watch it off camera. I have to watch it off camera.
All right, we'll watch it.
Give me
after the show's over.
No.
Yeah, well-
I'm gonna watch it off camera, and then I'm gonna return back with my reaction. That's the only way I can do it because I cannot watch this and have this link going at the same time because it just. Hold on, let me see if this will work out.
I mean, you did it before.
No,
right?
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay.
You're probably gonna have to take a shit too.
Yeah.
Probably
Anyways,
John
you were
Cena.
focusing on Battleborn.
Come on.
Do I know?
You were focusing on Battleborn.
Yeah. Everything looks right at the moment. Nothing's very like out there. Something that is like things seem well put together for closed beta as of right now. So far it's pretty solid, but
Yeah,
I still need to play it.
there's actually a game I need to talk about myself.
There's that.
But basically, recently, the new WWE 2K16 just recently came out for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Okay, so what I say about this game is that this is so much better than WWE 2K15. So much freaking better.
Nice.
But with the storyline itself, okay, basically the storyline is basically all about, Stone Cold Steve Austin's reign in the WWE. Well, in the WWF, mostly. But there were some few minor parts due to copyright claims. So pretty much they said World Wrestling Federation, they said World Wrestling, blurt that out. Why? Because of copyright claims. It was all original audio that is in the game as well. Original audio from the actual events that happened and whatnot. And another thing is there was a couple of down parts like that for copyright claims, and plus they did not have Mike Tyson. Why? Due to copyright claims, because they had some random dude named the Enforcer play as it. So pretty much that's all I can really say, except for the storyline. The storyline was fantastic. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin's journey. The gameplay is really good.
Did you pre-order the game?
What?
Did you pre-order the game?
Actually, I didn't.
Because if you pre-order the game, you can get Arnold Schwarzenegger in that game.
That's sad.
Seriously?
Yes. If you see one of the trailers, it
Well,
looks
I did not pre-order, and plus I don't even go on Xbox Live anymore. Why? I have no freaking clue.
maybe you're out of your maybe your membership's out.
Yeah.
Probably got to play.
$60 for a new one.
But pretty much it has a very good variety selection of pretty much a lot more added wrestlers are in the game, a lot more added legends, a lot of wrestlers from the Attitude Era. Is a freaking good variety of different wrestlers in the game from the past and added on. And I'm trying to review something, god damn it! But anyway, it's a fun game. I absolutely love it, and for you wrestling fans, I actually recommend it.
Very awesome. Great review, Gary. What's so funny, Drum? What is it, the YouTube group?
Yeah, of course. Wouldn't be anything else.
I just saw the first minute and a half.
Oh no.
Still.
Oh my god. Breathe, man. It's okay.
If you're going, just breathe.
Okay, I got it. Wait. I'm going for my reaction on this.
I'm gonna weigh on it. I'm gonna watch it after because I'm the moderator of this thing, so I cannot watch it, unfortunately.
I can watch it.
I cannot because I have to.
I shall hold off for right now.
I'm gonna watch it.
Oh my god, pardon me.
I'm sorry, I'm really exhausted.
Yeah.
12 seconds. I'm gonna watch it right now. Okay.
All right, fine, Mr. Luke, you go.
Gain in pain.
God.
Game. That always sounds hilarious.
Way later that naughty night.
I can't believe this thing is 8 minutes long.
What
Well,
an
speaking of YouTube poops, by the way, there was a video I saw online.
Wait, hold on, shut up. I gotta listen to this.
All right,
Hold
I'll let you listen.
Alright, I'm gonna watch the rest of this shit right now.
I cannot. I have to wait to watch it.
Oh Christ! What is happening even?
I don't know, Dean. I don't know.
What?
I only saw the first minute and a half. Alright, hold on a minute.
God help me.
Oh my God!
This is getting crazy, Shane.
It really is.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell him to fuck off again. Fuck off! 25 billion years later, after Jerome beating the living. Wait, what did it say? 25 billion years later, after Jerome beating the living shit out of his phone. You know?
How many minutes are you in the thing?
I lost control of everything, host.
26 billion years later after Jerome beat the shit out of his phone.
Oh man.
26 billion years later.
Wait, hold on. What did you say? Listen. Did you say what I think you said? Did you say the N-word?
Oh please!
Oh Jesus!
Oh, I never said that. You must have edited 2 words together.
I got a puppy.
I said the word ninja.
Yeah.
200. Okay, and then he said, like in one of the captions, so does it mean it could make back? Wait and find out. Moving right along.
You suck so much. Mr. Boom says he was penis.
The shit.
I don't know, Shane. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out after this.
Later, after going through every single sci-fi movie list of each decade. Now, Eric likes, Eric Pepsi.
Where do you find that movie?
Oh God, help me.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I fucking pissed myself.
Oh Jesus God.
Wait, hold on.
I fucking pissed myself.
Oh Christ.
What I did?
Oh shit.
Lost control of everything.
I've lost control of my life.
Whoa. Whoa.
Stu, what are you doing at 4 a.m.? I've lost control of my life.
He doesn't.
25 billion years later.
Oh my God.
Dan, are you watching this?
No, not at the moment.
Yeah, we can't. I can't because I have to.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, help
I'll
me.
watch it. Wait, what does it say?
Wait, how did you watch it last time? Oh, through your phone, right?
Yeah, right.
No. It's fine.
But right now I can't because it's not on my.
Oh my Jesus
Wait,
Christ.
how do I send it to your phone?
You copy the link and then I'll copy the link you send me to the Google Drive and then just put it as my Facebook message.
Okay.
I would like to do a reaction to this.
Oh my God. Well, it's kind of hard to do when everyone else. I would have thought the first minute and a half.
Oh God.
I always gotta see the first minute. Okay. I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yes,
Okay,
no.
Luigi, destroy Mario.
Oh God, help me.
It blew my penis.
Wait. It goes.
That might be.
Wait, guys, pause and some. Wait, I'll wait till you guys are done.
Oh my God.
Bringus.
There you go, Luke. Look at
Alright. I'm gonna have to watch it. Alright, I'm gonna.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna watch it in a bit though. So.
Oh my God.
Is someone echoing? No. Yeah.
I took mine out, so.
Oh, okay.
I'll put it back in though.
That's what she said.
Oh my God. Luke's losing it right now. Alright. I was working on something. Now I gotta watch it. Oh, I gotta watch it.
That's why I said it. Oh,
Oh my God. First few seconds.
Oh shit!
I knew that was gonna happen.
Oh my God, that ending.
I'm only 2 minutes in.
That fucking ending. Oh my
Okay,
God.
God help me.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I can't hear it over here.
Oh my god.
They sound like a chipmunk in style.
Oh my god, that's great. Like, oh my
That ending had Sonic, dude. That ending had Sonic again, and it's like, and it had Jerome going like this, like.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was so
Oh,
funny.
Jesus, that was so awesome.
It's like,
Hey, look, Lucas, I didn't even realize your hands are freaking an atomic bomb.
Oh my god.
Shane, oh god, Shane, I gotta send you it. Hold on. I'm gonna send you it.
It's on the
Oh, it is in the dry thing.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that was funny
I was
shit.
gonna thought you could send it to you where you could watch it on your phone. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, no, I'm watching from here.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, that was. The rest of it, I'm gonna watch the rest of it later on once we finish the show, though, because.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
Okay, because this thing is 8 minutes. This thing is 8 minutes long, but
Still.
Yeah, it's pretty long. If it wasn't for that, I'd be more inclined to.
also, I do have one more topic. I heard something about Hulk Hogan.
Oh, really? We gotta hear about this. Then after, I really want to go over the parent. You guys want to go to the main event?
Oh wait,
Yeah,
there
sure,
were
just
some
like-
topics. There were like, besides from the, there was one topic I was wanting to get into recently, and I think it's been. I'm talking about, well, it's a heartbreaker for everyone
Oh.
who watches this show.
Oh boy.
Sorry about that. I actually, I didn't set it to new tab, so I went over this one. So, okay.
And so,
Let's go over first. First one, or you're first or Jerome first?
Jerome first, because I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, because after that, after
Ladies
yours,
first!
we're going to.
Ladies first, man. You heard the man.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was usually me because I'm the lady of this thing.
Okay, you ready? Here's the thing. Okay, this is from thesportsbible.com. I don't know how legit this is, but this is what I found. Hulk Hogan's WCW contract from 1998 was posted online, and the money he was making is outrageous.
Oh boy.
How much?
Okay. That's if the motherfucker let me scroll down. Son of a bitch. Okay, you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Ready.
Okay. Here's a copy of his 1998 WCW contract that has been posted on Reddit and the money he was making. Hogan got paid $2 million just for signing the contract.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
No, dude, this is unreal. Hulk Hogan would be paid a minimum of $675,000 per pay-per-view event of the 50% of cable sales.
Wow.
Hogan,
So he's not in wrestling anymore, but he's making like a shit ton of money. Right?
Wow.
This is according to his contract when you 98, at the peak of WCW.
Yeah.
Hogan was paid $1.35 million 3 times a year for the first 3 years of the contract as a pay-per-view guaranteed payment.
Are you fucking kidding me right
Oh,
now?
dude, there's more.
Jesus.
He would also collect at least $250,000 per event as incentive compensation.
What is that? The hell is that even supposed to mean? Incentive compensation for what?
Okay, every appearance on a Nitro or Thunder event, Thunder was on Thursdays, Hogan would receive 25% of after-tax profits on ticket revenue and a minimum of $25,000 per event.
Jesus, that's a shit ton of money.
That is
That is a
all.
lot.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan would be compensated for non-televised shows with 25% of ticket revenue.
Jesus Christ, dude.
In year 4 of the contract, Hulk Hogan would receive $100,000 per event.
May God help
During
me.
the 4-year contract, he will receive 50% of all merchandising profits related to him.
Fucking A, man.
Hulk Hogan
Wow.
will also receive 50% of any license fees paid to the WCW, basically people using his name for things other than WCW.
Oh my.
He received $20,000 a month for just promoting Now, N-O-W. I don't know what that is. Whenever he had to go for the WCW, he would have first-class air travel, suite hotel accommodation, limousine transport, and $175.
Seriously, dude?
Hulk Hogan got to approve the outcome of all of his fights.
Seriously?
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Even I don't like really mess with W whatever the fuck.
WWE.
Hulk Hogan got to approve the outcome of all of his fights while in WCW.
Wow.
If you want to
So
go
basically, no matter what it's gonna happen, he still gets like a shit ton of money.
And it says right here, if you want to go through the entire contract, you can do so by clicking here.
Oh, Christ, dude.
I don't even know. Hold on a minute. I gotta see this.
Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hogan, before he was
Hogan.
Christ.
Because you know, before he did Three Ninjas, High Noon at Mega Mountain.
Oh my God.
Three Ninjas. Oh my God, that movie.
No, not Three Ninjas 1. He did. He was a part of Three Ninjas, High Noon at Mega Mountain.
Oh my God, this thing is fucking.
And what else did?
Here is the website that showcases all of his contract. I can't even load it because there's like 8 full fucking pages of it. What I just read you was like like a synopsis.
Right.
And here's the article I read that from. But yeah, ain't that insane?
That is pretty insane. That's a little bit,
He got $2 million just for signing the motherfucker.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Holy shitballs.
Jesus.
Yeah, right? That's
a lot of money.
Yeah, that's quite a bit for
outrageous
something like that.
But yeah, other than that, the last topic is with Luke. I'll save that for the main event.
Hey, Pepsi, I have an idea for you for another YouTube poop. I have another idea.
It's gonna involve Gary screaming.
Yeah, a poop of me screaming, or a YouTube poop of all the idiot test games that were done.
Still.
You know all the idiot test games that were done?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where you make a YouTube poop of the idiot test, or what Luke Newton said of me screaming my ass.
Motherfucking game!
Oh my God, that'd be gross.
You fucking retard.
Still.
Alright, Lucas, your turn.
15! Thank you!
Alright, Mr. Luke, it's your turn.
Oh boy. First of all, I wanted to get this topic over with because, people are a fan of this TV show, and personally, I'll be honest. First of all, what we're talking about right now is, I like the first season of this TV show. We're talking about, of course, of the walking cliche, dead. I'm sorry. And so everyone knows what I'm talking about. It's the latest episode for The Walking Dead, which is the newest episode that I saw. It's called Thank You. And probably everyone knows what I'm talking about here. It's and people have seen The Walking Dead, right?
I've seen the very first episode, but that's about it.
I've never
seen it.
I've never seen it before.
Okay.
I've seen a couple episodes.
Okay. So it involves and people know what I'm talking about. It's the death of Glenn from the TV show. And I wanted to talk about
the game was awesome.
Oh yeah, the game is sweet. The first season of The Walking Dead, I think it was the second episode, yes, of the first season. We're introduced with Glenn, who is the guy that we related to, like before Rick, like when Rick was like, basically Rick, the sheriff, he's the main character of the movie. And then after this, we get introduced to Glenn, who's basically, the guy who we relate to in this sort of way. He's like the guy who we want to go on this adventure, and he's basically one of the smartest groups. And he's one of the smartest people in an entire zombie apocalypse group. He's the guy who we want to relate to. He's like the Jesse Eisenberg of Zombieland, kinda. But he's not like he knows how to fight. He knows how to he knows how to be smart and all that stuff. He knows how to take things seriously. But when it comes to this, I'm just like, one part of this section, it's going to involve me of saying, half of it is going to be controversial and half of it is going to be a rant. Basically, not because of, it's basically not like, oh, he's dead, fuck, Walking Dead. It's because of how he died and like how stupid the writers were. Because, okay, so there's a character, because Glenn and Nicholas are there, because Nicholas he's like one of the characters in The Walking Dead. If you see like one of the posts that I think G. Colby printed out, it's like something.
Oh God.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter anyways. It showed like Nicholas as being like the original, but like one of the characters in The Walking Dead, who basically, it's basically, he's in there and it's his own fault for like getting everyone else killed. Not because he's a traitor, it's because, he kind of fucks up. And sometimes he does something stupid. And most of the times when these people die, most of them kind of because either they're zombie fodder or they die on accident. And this one, I think Glenn died on accident because, okay, as soon as they were trying to escape, because Nicholas has gone through some serious shit. He's been like the fault of everything. He's being blamed for it, and he doesn't want to deal with all of this anymore. And he's trying to help out. I hear feedback.
Lucas, are you certain?
No, I'm plugged in.
Is it me?
I think it might be you, Gary, because I don't think you have your headphones in.
Oh no, I took them out.
Oh yeah, you want to do it that time?
Yeah, let me plug them back in.
Oh wait, I don't hear feedback anymore.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay,
right, so where was I? Oh yeah, so like the walkers are basically, they're surrounded, and so they get on top of this dumpster because they are basically surrounded by like all these seas of walkers. They're all going like whatever the zombie makes, and so they're being cornered. And so what I'm thinking is that, I saw this with my brother, and I was watching the scene, and I'm seeing like how it went out, because first off I saw like the video of Jeremy Johns talking about this trailer, and as I was reading this, I'm like, how stupid, because of how it turned out, and because when Glenn was basically telling him about like, you have to like face your fears, you can't like be, or something like that. I don't get into much of the show, but I just want to talk about this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was like this, because Nicholas is trying to make like some sort of thing where he can't be like the blame of everything, and he's getting like getting everyone else killed and he being the blame for it. And so he takes a gun to his head and then he murmurs, thank you, and then he shoots him in the head, and then somehow like you expect Glenn to like move out of the way so he can create a distraction for Glenn to get out. No, what happens is that Nicholas's body somehow like pushes Glenn into the walkers. So you're thinking that maybe Glenn can put Nicholas on top of, or Ramsey, maybe he can put it on top of him to create like a defense, like some kind of human shield or something. No, what happens is that Glenn gets his guts ripped out, and so yeah, Glenn's dead. So what I want to say about this is that as I'm going through this scene, it really boggles my mind because of how the writers staged this out.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, Glenn wouldn't be because as Nicholas shot himself. Like I expected like his body to go sideways because technically, Nicholas is facing right at is looking right at Glenn, looking at him, and as he pulls the trigger, I was expecting him to go sideways, but no. Apparently, it goes to like an angle to where his back is pushing him into the walkers. So I'm like, okay, so basically he can just turn around and just go like this against him on his back, and I'm just like, what? First off, why would that happen? I basically think that whenever you shoot yourself, you just go sideways, and also. And also, Glenn would just basically be like, he would just be smart and all that stuff. He would basically be like, he would be horrified and just like saying that, no, I don't want this character to die, but he made a choice. So you're expecting him to like just move when he's falling, you expect him to move out of the way because in that dumpster, it's a tight spot. Like there's no available room, so it's a tight spot. So basically, you expect it like Glenn to move out of the way or something. But no, what happens is that it's like at this angle. This is Nicholas and this is Glenn. His back pushes him into the walkers, which basically, well, thanks a lot, Nicholas. You not only do you like kill, like you know what I'm talking about.
You royally fuck up.
Because you get people killed, and that's your main goal in life. You get people killed, and you got one of the most famous characters in there. And so I had to watch this episode, and because I had to pay respects because I loved the first season of The Walking Dead. I mean, the cliche. I'm sorry. I had to pay my respects because I really love Glenn in that TV show. And so I'm not really angry because of like the fact that he's dead. I'm angry because of how like the writers managed to fuck something up. I mean, Glenn would never like that scene would never happen in reality because like number one, a body wouldn't like have the ability to push him back into the walkers because technically when you shoot yourself you fall sideways. Am I right? So
depending on where you shoot, yes.
Yes. And number one because Number one, Glenn wouldn't try to like, get himself pushed out of the way because he could possibly just move out of the way instead of him getting pushed in, so he can create a distraction and realize what kind of sacrifice that Nicholas has made. But no, they stage it up in a way where it gets so. It's so. How can I put this? It's kind of dumb. It's kind. I couldn't find anything, but the writers, how they staged it, and that's the way I was watching it over and over again, and I got so pissed off because of how the writers staged it out like this. Because basically, you have like a character that people relate to and people love for the rest of the entire series or the entire season, and then you basically make him die like zombie fighter or people who die on accident. And that's the majority of the people who die in this movie. People who are just zombie fodder are people who die on accident. But I think there was like one person who kind of made like a heroic sacrifice. And there was a character in there. If you look up on top 10 most violent deaths in a TV series, there's this one death scene that has to do with The Walking Dead, and it's Noah. Because it's a black character, and they're in this revolving door that they're trying to escape, and the opening is out there, but the walkers are on this thing. They're like on the door perfectly, and Noah is is like if the door opens, then the walkers have the ability to grab him. But
of course,
if they don't and like they busted the door, then he dies regardless or something like that. But he had to make a choice to like protect Glenn from getting them both killed. because you know he had to like do something to like free Gil away from any further danger, and just to make a heroic sacrifice. And that death scene was kind of gore. It was kind of gory, to be honest. It was like number 1 on Watch Mojo's top 10 violent kills in the TV show.
Damn.
And yeah, and that kid, I think he was like he's like portrayed as like a 16 or 15-year-old, but he looked 20, obviously. But I'm not gonna be like a snob about it, but heroic, because you know I like characters who die who had to make heroic sacrifices, and I don't like characters who we extremely hate and need to like inexplicably die. Because number 1, you made a lifelong character be like zombie fodder, and that's not what I want. You're gonna make like, it's like saying that Emma Stone from Zombieland was zombie fodder the whole time, and she died from like inexplicable reasons.
Right.
It's retarded. And number 2, I would expect Glenn to like do the same thing Noah did, basically save a person, or like save a baby or something, save like Daryl or something, you know, one of the famous Walking Dead characters, or like save him from trouble and have him make the sacrifice, and him getting ripped to shreds, which some people do not happen. But but like how the writers portrayed it, I got really pissed off, because no one in the right, like no writers would ever do this sort of thing. Because if you do this sort of thing, it's gonna piss off a whole lot of people, fans who are related to the show, and people who love, well, zombie movies for one, because you know I love zombie movies. I have Zombieland, and because you know I watched Brain Dead and it was awesome, and I also have World War Z on Blu-ray, which that's a good film also, but it's debatable for some people.
The 1985 version of The Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah, and Night of the Living Dead. And
classic.
If you see Glenn's death scene, you'll probably get the picture, because Glenn is like one of the most famous characters, or like one of people's favorite characters in The Walking Dead. And what you're doing is that you're basically making him, again, you're making him die on, not only die for zombie fire, you're making him die on accident. You're making him die because like some person fell on him, and then you're getting him eaten alive. And like as soon as you get him eaten alive, it's pretty tragic. I'm not gonna lie, because you know I loved again, I loved season 1, and I loved the character Glenn, because he's the guy who I wanted to relate to through the zombie apocalypse, and I didn't want to die.
Agreed.
And I'm saying fuck off, writers, for making such a stupid ass decision. And how dare you make a well-known character become zombie fodder into an episode just so you can stir up controversy.
It's a rating strap. Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous, dude.
It's a rating strap. Is essentially what it is.
I really hate rating straps.
And number one, I'm saying number 1 a lot. And also, there is kind of controversy, and I'm looking at this article from the Huffington Post. It's saying that maybe there's one tiny detail that proves that Glenn might be alive. And those are for the people who are fans of The Walking Dead. I'm going to be the voice, because, you know, I'm reading it, because I'm a doofus. So, there's one major detail about, like, this specific scene, like, at the dumpster. Because, you know, at that scene. And it may prove that Glenn is actually still alive, as Stevie B from the Huffington Post stated out from The Walking Dead. All right, so in this scene, so it's going through like scenes of through Nicholas's like zoning in and out throughout the episode, and fans theorizing, and then here's this. There are fans out there that think that the entire death was a hallucination.
Of course. I wouldn't be surprised.
Because think about it. If you watch, it says, like, if you watch the full episode on AMC's website, you can see the moment in question, which happens a few seconds earlier. Glenn puts his gun down and switches to a knife. As that's happening, you hear 2 clicks. You know, you're out of ammo. As that commenter points out, this appears to have come from Nicholas's empty gun, since Glenn's gun is pointed down as he's putting it away. It's pretty hard to blow your brains out without bullets. So Nicholas, you got some explaining to do or some fucking shit like that. And so we asked the person asked Michael Trainer, who I think might be like an actor of The Walking Dead, and he says that the hallucination might be possible in that movie. So basically, all I'm saying is that in that episode, like this one scene, this one depiction of like this 2 click of the bullets of Nicholas's clip being empty, and so like there's no possible way that that Nicholas could kill himself.
Right.
And this whole entire death scene can be a hallucination.
Still.
And so Glenn might actually be alive, or he might be dead. And if it happens, then he will be sorely missed. But anyways, people are half and half on this, and this is stirring up controversy, which I don't like. It's kind of like the indoctrination theory with Mass Effect 3.
Oh yeah.
It is, but except for and I wasn't a really huge fan of Mass Effect 3, but
I was.
Of course. There's a whole thing, because like the whole thing with that scene right there, people stirring up controversy because the indoctrination theory of him just of like Commander Shepard was dreaming the entire thing ever since he was getting blasted by the Reaper beam.
Yep.
And he's seeing him being in a hallucination, like shooting all these people getting in his way, and he sees the the hallucination man or something.
What was his name? He's
the elusive man.
The elusive man. Yes, thank you.
The elusive man, and he thinks that like when he's up there and he sees the elusive man with Keith David's character, and he might be dreaming the entire thing, and so after that whole terrible endings.
Yeah, that was a terrible ending indeed.
Yeah, all 3 were terrible endings. But as soon as people were thinking that, oh look, they're zooming into Commander Shepard's chest, and for like half a second he breathes, and then instant black. So people are like, oh shit, he's alive. But we may not know. Technically.
Yeah, we may not ever know.
So it's basically like the same thing with this, where everything is a hallucination when it comes to the that scene in The Walking Dead with Glenn.
Still.
Right, and it's such a slap to the face if that's the case, because it's like,
because like if you're trying to stir up controversy, like I get it. If you want to get your ratings up and stir up controversy, that's fine. But if you do it to a point where it becomes incredibly stupid, where you're making a character die on accident and making him zombie fodder, I just say fuck you to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, still.
It's pretty piss poor writing, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's because I talked to my friend about that scene. I'm like, that's shitty screenwriting. No writer in the right mind will make this scene happen. Personally, if that scene really did happen and the hallucination thing was entirely false, I would be like, you know what? We're gonna make a petition. Tell the writers to like remake that scene and make it right.
Yeah, still.
I know.
I know. I doubt it will happen, but people.
I'm gonna remain optimistic, but.
Yeah, people on the internet are just gonna be like, we're making petitions to say that the Glenn stuff never happened, and pretty much.
Yeah.
Petitions never work unless it deals with real life situations.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's just fanboy fodder. I'm not saying this because I'm some sort of like fanboy on The Walking Dead, because I the only season I loved was the first season, and that was it.
Right.
Me see, like every scene I see when it has to do with like I don't know a death scene. I'm just like, man, okay, that person is meant to die, and that person is meant to die, because in that episode, like two people die, and they were doing something stupid. One, they were just being like, oh, who, and one person was just being complete ignorant and an asshole,
Right.
and one person decided to run away because he did something fucking retarded, accidentally shoot someone in the leg.
Yeah,
I can't stand these people when they do something stupid and they're just meant to be like fodder for zombies.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, Glenn didn't deserve this, but if the hallucination theory was true, then that's gonna be sweet. If Glenn is dead, officially dead, then that's really gonna stir up controversy, and that's gonna make me really mad. So,
Yeah.
That's pretty shitty. I mean, yeah, it's stirring the shit pot, the metaphorical shit pot, but it's a double-edged sword. It's like it's a bittersweet victory. Like, yeah, if he's alive and everything's okay, then it's like, what was the fucking point of that?
What was the point of him having to get pushed into like, because there was a point in like when he's getting ripped out. The cinematography is like so questionable that you can, it's questionable whether like Nicholas is right on top of him, or something, or maybe if it's his own guts, because it's really questionable to tell.
Right, of course.
And I'm sorry to be off topic, but anyway, that's my whole rant, or like basically like talk about the Walking Dead episode. Sorry that was so long. Oh my god.
That's okay.
That's what she said.
That's why we just gotta go right into our main event, though, because we did up though.
Yeah.
That time.
And so, like, something that bothers me about The Walking Dead is that once a character is getting eaten alive, they focus on it too long that they don't bother to say cut or something. Like, I basically count like if a person dies, they focus like 30 seconds like on different shots of them getting ripped apart. So I was like, dude, like. There are some scenes in World War C where a guy is getting his guy is getting eaten, and that's like three or five seconds.
No,
that's far too much.
Yeah, and there was like another scene in my favorite horror movie of all time, The Descent.
Oh, fucking masterpiece of a horror movie.
It's a masterpiece of a horror movie indeed.
God damn right.
And there was a scene where like, once the snobby girl dies, because she's such a bitch, she gets eaten. And dude, I love unlikable people, but not for the sake of being unlikable.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah, because like when she dies, I'm like, I gotta be honest, that like the first scene when she's getting like, like the first death in the movie was like, holy shit. And so like as soon as like they're eating like the dead body of like a girl, they actually like focus it on like a different person, and then they cut like to like not like a close shot but like a kind of wide shot. Where it's not like doing it gore to be gore or something like with The Walking Dead.
I know the scene you're talking about. Is it the one where like they go by sound? Because they cannot see, and this one chick was like holding her mouth and her face and her eyes.
And like their camera is like looking right on it. She's closing her mouth, and
because she's hearing and seeing her dead friend getting eaten, and then all of a sudden the monster kind of witnesses something, and you're like, oh god, don't make a fucking peep.
Don't you use the damn muscle, you
The Descent is like one of the best.
It's my favorite horror movie of all time.
Oh boy.
And so yeah, make sure to like take turns like switching from like camera to camera, because one person in The Descent is like getting her like chest ripped, because like getting your chest ripped out for like 5 seconds, and that was just like a tiny little like a kind of a major bite, but it was short and it was simple. If you put it on too long, it gets boring.
Yeah.
And it's just the gore, it's just like you're showing blood and gore for the sake of blood and gore.
Michael Bay explosions.
Exactly. It's for that exact reason too.
So yeah.
Entertaining nonetheless.
Oh,
And-
speaking of entertaining.
So yeah, people, that is my talk of The Walking Dead. Now, let's...
Speaking about entertaining, we gotta talk about Paranormal Activity, the Ghost Dimension.
Oh my god.
The only Paranormal Activity Romy gets is me haunting his dreams every night with my annoying behavior. Annoying.
Okay,
Oh my
folks,
God.
I'm gonna say this right now. If you've seen any of the Paranormal Activity films, guess what? You fucking seen this movie. It's the exact same goddamn thing.
Pretty much, folks, I'm going to say right now, and okay, Romy, before you get to your rant, I just want to get this out. I've seen all of them except this. The first one, I gave that, what was that, a 3 out of 5 because, one, it was decent because it was
I
something
thought it was one of the most overrated films I've ever seen.
It was,
in my life.
but well, yeah, I thought it was decent because, it was something, okay, so for the first movie, okay, it's not bad. So I gave it 3 out of 5. The second one, I gave that 1 out of 5. Why? Because it was
I
bullshit.
hated it.
You want to know something? The third one, I gave that a 4 out of 5.
That's where I gave it to. That movie is
That one
awesome.
I gave it a 4 out of 5 because, like I said, Romy, that's the scene where it gets to us. The freaking Bloody Mary scene.
That scene is fucking creepy. Dude, the whole movie is scary as shit. And it's a family that you cared about, and it used unique camera tricks.
Still.
The fan cam. The fan cam was brilliant.
And the fourth movie was completely brilliant.
With this one, it's completely different.
Excuse me, not the fourth one. The third movie was absolutely brilliant, the best one out of the series. And now there's this one.
Oh
Is
boy.
it this one or is this the fourth one? Fourth or fifth?
WWE fan wants to join in.
He's dying. He just told me the same thing because he reviewed this movie earlier. Hey, what's up, you guys? And he.
You want me to add him to the link? You want me to add him or no?
Sure.
No, I can send
Why
him the link. I'll send him the link right.
So pretty much as for this movie, I haven't seen it yet.
Me either.
In the words
I'm
of
not going to.
it's
Did
ass.
Did I skip a Paranormal Activity movie? Because I remember there was another one. Was there another?
The only Paranormal Activity movies I've seen are the fourth one, the marked ones, and this.
Oh, you guys see that? The third one was the best.
The
Yeah,
third one's
still.
awesome. The third one's great.
The fourth one.
Fourth one was terrible. Hell, I think they're all fucking terrible except for third one. The third one's awesome.
Oh God.
I know. Okay, folks, this movie is it's rinse and repeat, and it's bullshit. Hey, what's up, you
guys? WWE fan 0599 here again.
Hello.
Oh, we gotta talk about your favorite movie, the ghost dipshit.
Okay.
Dude, you know the ghost? The ghost! Oh my god! This movie is so bad outside. You know what the ghost looks like? He looks like the toxic love, like smoke from Ferngully. Their last
No.
Oh god, I remember that movie.
No. The stuff looks like the symbiote from Spider-Man.
Oh,
A
jeez.
poorly made version of the symbiote from Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
I thought the ghost was gonna start breaking the fourth wall and start singing a song or some shit. I'm dead serious. It looks just like it. The CGI is fucking ass.
The CGI. Guys. Have we learned from The Haunting? CGI is not scary.
I will say one good thing about the Ghost Dimension. There's this blonde chick in the movie. She is hot as fuck.
And I have one positive in this movie, and this is just like, for a split second, our main characters want to leave the house for once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Like when they leave the house, it doesn't matter because it's a demonic
Exactly.
like, spirit. It's just gonna fucking follow you no matter where you go.
The last 10 minutes to this movie are horrible. Oh my goodness, they are so sloppy the last 10 minutes to this movie. It's like, exactly. Not to give, are we giving spoilers?
Okay, yeah, why not?
I really don't care. I really don't care. So
I don't care.
go ahead.
Basically,
I haven't seen this movie. I have
I'm
not seen this
asking.
movie.
Oh my god.
okay, so I can spoil it.
We can
Go
spoil
ahead.
it.
This movie is so bad that I was fucking Justin
Okay,
and I were
okay,
laughing at this shit.
okay. It is so sloppy. Everybody's getting massacred. What is it? The dad gets like just stabbed right through the heart.
The dad gets stewed right through the heart with like some like the Darkness 2 type
Yeah,
shit.
still.
and
Like,
Oh my god.
And like
What?
the black chick like gives this like acid to like the uncle. I'm like,
Oh, dude. Okay, you remember the bloke from
for that.
Killing Floor?
Yes.
The bloke from Killing Floor?
Oh,
This chick
oh,
is
okay.
like this. She's like her eyes go black. She just goes and she fucking throws up all over this dude's
All over
face
this
and it
guy's
just melts
face,
his
and it's
face.
So,
I'm not kidding. She was just like,
It's just
she's like,
she's
hey.
It's like, oh, my face.
Oh my god, that sounds comedic as hell.
Dude,
Yeah.
this movie is so fucking. It's so bad that it's hilarious.
No, it's
So-
not. I'm sorry. I could not stand watching. This movie is boring as can be. Oh my goodness. Dude, this movie's only an hour and 22 minutes, and it feels like
It's boring.
it feels like a
Boring.
3-hour movie.
It
Yeah.
feels 30 minutes longer.
Like I said,
Because,
dude, characters are stupid. I love how when his wife's like, I don't believe you, you're full of shit. Just show her the fucking footage.
yeah!
Okay, listen. I've been back and forth with this friend. I've only seen the first 3 movies. Okay, I agree with you. Okay, I agree with Jerome. The first one is horrible. It's awful. It's one of the
I
most
hated the
horrible.
first one. I couldn't believe it. It's one of the most overrated movies I've ever seen. Nothing fucking happens.
Exactly.
The second one's even worse. The third
Nothing
one
happens.
is
Okay, hold on.
awesome.
Okay, the second movie is even worse. It's even worse
Yeah,
than
it's
the first
way
movie.
worse.
No, the fourth one is, I think,
I haven't seen.
almost
Okay, we'll get into those now.
worse as this.
Okay, the third one is actually really good. The third one was
Never saw the third one.
really
Oh, it's so
Third
the
one
fan
is
cam.
fantastic.
The fan cam is like one of the coolest things I think I've ever seen in a movie.
The third movie puts you in the atmosphere, and I love it.
Still.
You know so funny the guy, the dad in the third movie, he looks like Baba Booey.
Okay,
He
Still.
looks like Harry Delmonte.
okay, okay. 4 and 5 I've never seen, so I haven't seen 4 or the marked ones.
I saw because 4 it doesn't have to do with the storyline, but it uses time travel to make it act like it's related.
No, that was the
to
Mark
first
ones. That was the Mark.
Yeah, I know that was the Mark
ones.
That was
That's
the Mark.
stupid.
That's what I'm talking about. And
The only cool
Paranormal
thing
Activity
about the
4
Mark ones was the side.
it's complete ass, regardless of what
Yeah,
it is.
still.
Because
The fourth one's awful.
no, the fourth one is unbearable to see.
Okay, this is the worst out of all of them. This honestly is, to me.
Well,
It was,
I'm
it really
looking at
was.
Tomatoes or something because it has like the lowest out of all of them.
This is the worst one to me, at least. From the ones that I've seen, it's dude. Every moment of this film is terrible. Like every second of the film.
Everyone is boring.
Yeah.
Everyone's complete garbage in the film.
Everyone at
I will say this. I think the fourth one is still the worst one because with this one, yeah, it's awful, but I was laughing at it.
Oh my goodness! Even the jump scares. You know what's bad when even the jump scares are not working. Like they're not
They're
working.
not at all. Because the majority of the jump scares are either like a person is looking at a dark place and then something comes out of them and it's actually it's them the entire time,
Mhm.
or it's something stupid like, like this entire thing like the breeze like coming at this
Oh my god, they do that over and over.
But you see that. The problem is that if you see it without the ghost, that would be sort of creepy, but not mildly scary. If you show it with the actual live ghost in there, with the actual terrible CGI ghost, it doesn't become scary. It becomes obvious.
Yeah. This
Every-
movie is it's complete and utter. Get ready, garbage.
Garbage.
One of the worst things about that movie, it's in 3D.
Oh, give me a break.
It is.
It's in
3D
3D.
is blatant and forced. Because, you know, like, as soon as he's getting, like, stabbed, as the husband is getting stabbed in the heart, the hand is like, yeah.
Why?
Still.
Shit like
Why would-
that.
Because of fucking money. Even though these fucking movies are made for little to nothing, and they always bank, no matter what.
Still.
3D is just
Okay.
a gimmick to get even more money.
That's
You know,
all right.
Watch The Walk. The Walk incorporates it beautifully in IMAX 3D.
And that movie's not even doing well at the box office.
Which
No,
is
it
a
hasn't. It's pissing
shame.
me off.
Exactly, me too.
Sad.
Which is a goddamn
What's that?
shame.
Um,
It is.
The
Now-
Walk is fucking incredible.
now I'm about to
It is.
compare two endings from this year in terms of the dimensions. If you saw the remake of
What
Poltergeist,
dimensions?
if with like the whole when she
No,
goes,
I'm just joking. I'm like,
in the ghost,
what
in the ghost.
dimensions?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, this almost has, in terms of the dimensions, almost the exact same thing with the remake of Poltergeist, with the whole going through the dimension thing.
Still.
I still haven't seen the remake.
Okay, yeah. I had to sit through that piece of garbage as well, but it's like, it's almost side on side, like, it's almost the same exact thing when they go through the dimensions.
Yeah.
But when it comes to what
It's not
ending is
even-
worse, I still think the Gallows is much worse than the horror. horror ending.
Dude, that is still my
Right.
worst horror film of the year. Nothing compares to it.
Pfeiffer is Charlie's daughter. Spoilers.
Yep.
Exactly. 'Cause-
Still.
For me, it's for me, nothing's beaten for the decade. The Visit.
Still.
Oh my god, that was so
I'm
bad.
sorry.
So there-
Listen, you have to deal with 2 characters in that film. You have to deal with 5 in the Gallows.
And still.
Yeah,
like,
but at least,
And
but
guess
at
what?
least
You
they
also have to
can
deal with. Dude, listen. There's also 5 characters that I think I gave a 0.5 to this movie, but I certainly should have given it a 0.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
unfriended.
fuck that movie too.
Okay, here's this. We can all admit that is the least worst out of all these movies.
No.
It is. For me, it is.
Mm-mm.
For me, it is as well.
Jesus fuck.
I still think the Visit is hands down the fucking worst.
I still think the Gallows is hands down the worst.
That's my second worst.
Dude, but Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimensions, is just, it's awful. The writing is god awful with this movie.
Yeah.
Terrible dialogue between
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it because, like I said, it was so awful that Justin and I were fucking laughing at it.
I didn't even know you guys watched this movie. I thought you all skipped
We
it.
did. We were. I was almost watching simultaneously. We were dying laughing. I was just like, what the?
I was laughing at nothing. I was just sitting there like,
Oh, I was dying.
this is my
When I
8th
first
worst
saw the
film.
girls, I'm just.
Guys,
the
it's-
girls, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Guys, it's official. I've given 10 movies an F this year. It's official. It's official.
Damn.
I told you this is the worst fucking year in movie history. Nothing's topping it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was bipolar for me.
It's bipolar for me as well.
Because you have really great films and you have really bad films.
There's
Nothing-
that really, yeah, there hasn't been anything really in between. I mean, save for a couple, but
I mean, this Paranormal Activity: Ghost Dimensions. It's my 8th worst film of the year.
man,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Dude, this managed to be worse than Mordecai, Unfinished Business, and
No,
what
it's
is
not
it?
worse than no. It's not worse than those.
And The Boy Next Door. It managed to be worse than those 3 movies.
No, hell no. No way. Because with those
No.
films, with Mordecai, it just pissed me off how stupid it was. This movie, it was so bad that I couldn't help but laugh.
Well, you gotta understand where I'm coming from.
I love Mordecai. It's so hilarious. At some point.
Oh boy.
Oh, guys, I wanted to say an announcement real quick. Guess what movie I'm watching when it comes out on video? When it comes out online?
Big Sluts 2.0.
No.
What?
Big Sled
the
was
movie I'm watching.
nuts.
No, Jerome, no.
Yeah.
It's
Hot
rated.
chicks with massive dicks.
No, Jerome, you are naughty. Stop with the naughtiness. Okay. What I was gonna say is the one movie I'm gonna watch. Some critics have called the worst comedy of the year. Rock the Casbah.
Sharif don't like it. Rockin'
Oh,
the
fuck. Here we go.
Rockin' the
What is that
Casbah.
bullshit?
Sharif don't.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
It's singing time.
Shit, what did I do? I don't know.
It's singing time.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Dude, Shane is like, what did I get myself into?
Oh, I'm bald for the carry.
Sharif don't like it.
Oh my god, it sounds like toilet noises.
Rockin' the Casbah. It's a
It sounds like the grandpa's shitting his pants.
Alright, guys. I think we're gonna end it here. I think we just got way too out of control.
Fucking 2.5 hours?
It's not my
We're almost at 2.5.
Thank you guys for
Oh,
having me on for the
17.
last 10 minutes. It was
No problem.
Absolutely,
Anytime.
double nine.
Absolutely. Guys, I'm gonna let you guys say
We made this 20th episode very special.
Exactly, very
Yeah.
special.
Special.
Yeah, special hat for Gary.
What about Gary?
Yeah, special hat
That's
for
what's
you,
up.
you helmet wearing fuck.
Ouch. Me.
You wanna know why I don't have feelings anymore? Because of this fucker right here.
Yeah, keep rolling your turds.
I drink my water without somebody telling me to.
I have feelings anymore because of that fat fuck right there.
Alright, guys, say your final words. We gotta end this podcast. It's gotten too ridiculous.
Muscle boy bitch tits.
Muscle boy bitch tits.
My final words is that Paranormal Activity, the ghost mentioned, is garbage, and I'm getting WWE 2K16 tomorrow, so it's all good.
Good game.
That's good. Very good.
I'm very tired. I will go to bed.
Me too.
What's that, Shane?
Yeah.
To hell with the writers who made that death scene idiotic, and
Well, I gotta talk to you about that afterwards.
actually, I'm gonna head to bed.
Alright.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. and
I'm
you
going
want
to bed too.
Fuck off! I'm talking, asswipe. Now I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon. You can watch the Idiot Test number 4 to showcase how much of a retard Gary is. And once again, motherfuck Adam Sandler and Happy Madison Production and the Ridiculous Six. I hope they die and burn in hell. Or better yet, where's that Greyhound bus? So I can hope they run the fuck over them and then pick them up with a spatula afterwards because they're asshole juices. And fucking buckethead. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Alright, guys. Thank you guys for a great show for 20. We'll be right. We'll see you guys next week on normal schedule. We'll be back on normal schedule next week. Why it was on Thursday tonight? Because I was extremely stressed about exams and stuff. I had 4 exams in one place in 3 days.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, I was extremely stressed and I really couldn't do much. So that's why we didn't stay. But we'll be on Monday. It'll be back to normal schedule and starting next week.
Yes, he'll be back.
All right, guys. Have a great night. See you guys later. See you later and stay awesome.
Hoo-wee. Anyways, double episode for LJPCBM Reacts, episode 260. What do I think about this episode? It was amazing. I was laughing so hard about this, what do you call it? YouTube poop / what do you call it? Oh yeah, the review for Walking Dead, and yeah, I know it's shocking, I know, and so forth. But until next time, this is Jerry saying goodbye, peace out, baby. We'll get more else from React to you guys very soon. But until then, the Jeff was saying out. See ya.
Giving on understand it. I never sought to meet the